I'm still finding it difficult accepting Eni as an actor. There's a difference between a content creator and a thespian. I love the scripting, so it's quite detailed. The dialogues too were quite good, not professional as I would have expected.
The only issue I had with the script, the beginning was just like, I was just saying to him, can you go straight to the point?
Typical Nigerian man.
Yes, I can't help it. I was even the lot of people I was dozing and please go straight to the point.
Casting for me was good. You had mother and daughter in the movie.
And they were literally mother and daughter.
Yeah, so you had the mother and daughter. You had bestie.
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
I was expecting Hilda Baci in that movie. I was expecting her to be a cameo. It's quite close to Hilda, right?
Yeah.
But maybe in season 2, maybe he would feature Hilda. And you did good. I can't wait for season 2 to come up.
Hey guys, welcome on board. This is POV and I remain your host, Michelle Abanum. You already know what we do on the show. We give you high quality reviews on your favorite movies and everything happening in the entertainment industry. So stick around because this is going to be another very good jolly ride. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Now today we would be reviewing this very fantastic series according to so many people on the internet. Now they are saying this is one very great movie. So you know how we roll now. If we don't tell you it's good, it means you should not really trust reviews out there. So guys, today we'll be reviewing All of Us. Now All of Us is a 2024 Nigerian high school series produced by Nigerian influencer Enioluwa Adeoluwa, aka Eni, aka Lip Gloss Boy, and he marks his debut as a movie producer. It was first released to YouTube on 30th August 2024. The series, written by Emmanuel Mani and directed by Orire Unwani and Oluchi Unsofo, tells the story of a typical high secondary school life and the drama, friendship, betrayal, and everything that ensues. All of Us features quite a number of rising star and notable actors such as Jemima Osunde, Enioluwa Adeoluwa, Priscilla Ojo, Iyabo Ojo, Chioma Akpota, Tomi Ojo, Kate Henshaw, and many others. Right, the series has ushered in several receptions from viewers. Even Nollywood actor Iyabo Ojo, who also starred in the movie, has publicly expressed her endorsement for the film, urging her fans to watch the film upon release. You know, if we don't endorse it, then it has not been endorsed fully. I have here with me very amazing people, regular faces but really amazing people. Hi AY, hi Jude, how you doing?
Hello Michelle, how you
look
doing?
Really bright this morning. I love your purple attire, AY.
Thank you so much. Now wow.
You too do. All right, now let's move right into it. Right, All of Us. First of all, let's talk about Eni.
Okay.
And his transitioning into the movie industry as a producer. What would you say to that?
Well, we all know Eni as a content creator, quite vocal, an activist as well at some point. Very smart, intelligent young guy.
Yeah.
And quite a number of us respect him for his creativity and skill. Now, venturing into movie, I did not see that coming. And for me, it's a bold move because, not too many content creators want to take up this challenge.
Yeah.
But he went on, and all that. And for me, it's a series that I would say was able to merge or congregate, or I'm speaking too much English, right?
Yeah.
It was able to gather experience, emerging, and I would say amateurism or amateurish, because it was a combination of those who are really good or experienced, those actors who are emerging, and those who are really amateur.
Yeah.
Having those guys in one place doing a series like that, for me, it's quite commendable. So, for me, thumbs up to Enioluwa.
All right.
Enioluwa, rather.
Yeah. Now, Jude, let's hear from you too.
All right, so first time I used to say, I hear that he was an influencer. So I used to ask myself, every influencer has what they know for them for, their niche. Okay, Nas Boy, comedy skits, music.
Yeah.
We know Macaroni, Brain Jotter, and the rest of them. I always see him at AMVCA, always, they give him an award for best dress,
best dressed,
stuff like that. So seeing him now producing movie, now that's a great thing.
Yeah, true.
Because later on I saw him doing foods, eating and everything. So you see that's your content. They call you for food whenever they want to do anything, how to do with food, to influence anything about meals. Will they have to invite you? But now seeing him doing movie, that's a great thing. Now he's now seen as a movie maker.
Sure.
Yeah, someone who can create content with movies. Maybe you can now, if you want to sell your brand now, you can actually please put my brand in your movie. Yes, and so it's a great thing. I'm seeing him, and again, he didn't go down. He packed all his friends.
Yeah, true.
Yes, and like everybody, guy, how to do movie? I maybe he might be working on this stuff for a very long time.
Absolutely.
Yes, I just wanted to, use something else to get known. Then later on, do the real plan. The plan A. He was doing the plan B. Right, he was doing plan A.
But he has always been a lifestyle influencer.
Yes, true.
So I think he falls under the umbrella of lifestyle.
But would you say he's
Just
an actor
food.
now? Can we accept him as an actor?
Yeah.
That's the question I'll ask myself. Even though I would say, well, his acting. We'll still talk about his acting and all that.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm still finding it difficult accepting any as an actor. Yes, you can be. There's a difference between a content creator and a thespian. So I'm finding it hard.
Did you watch?
asking,
Did you watch this
accepting
movie?
him as a thespian?
This movie of I'm trying to remember the name. Damn Serious. I think it's Damn Serious. That's Sabinus and Nasboy was in the movie.
Okay.
Now, will you see Sabinus as an actor?
Sabonis for me is more of a. He's an actor, yeah. He's a comic actor.
Okay.
He's a comic actor. He does it effortlessly.
Yeah.
So I would ascribe him as a comic actor.
Okay.
All right, now let's move on to filming. Let's talk about cinematography. Jules, I know that's your.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
So I had no issues with the cinematography. One of the shots I enjoyed most was when what's her name?
Jemima.
When she was actually doing the text message stuff with the teacher.
Okay.
So the shot was like reverse.
No,
Oh,
was it Jemima? That was not Jemima.
That's Tommy.
Yeah.
Tomi Ojo.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't even know their names, bro. I was trying to follow up the character names.
Okay. The character name should be Layla.
So she was doing this. There's a shot they took from up, the high angle shot. They now reversed it when she turned to look at the mom, like when the mom was calling her and stuff. Like that was a perfect shot. I enjoyed most of their shots, every angle at some point. Yes, and again, they actually use more of the cinematography to keep suspense in the movie. If you notice very well, most times the shot they open first is not what is actually happening.
Yeah.
Later on, like when the first I didn't know the teacher was down.
Yeah.
Yes, then it was the shot that actually later on revealed it. They just came in and like the shot went straight to their face. What's happening? Yeah, that's when we now found that something went wrong. Yes, and so the shots were on point for me. The only issue I had with that movie is just the gaffer.
Okay, now
The cinematography was okay. I just wanted more from the editing. You talked about image and all that. The scenes, flipping the scenes. If the editor was a bit more creative, I would have expected him to use more of image sequencing or time-lapse effects.
Okay.
When we talk about time-lapse effects, you remember this, How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay.
The way you quickly speed up just to show what happened in the past. Bring it back to those effects. I expected the editor should have applied those effects, flipping from what happened in the past and what's happening in the present and what might happen in the future. But aside that, for me, for that kind of platform that it's featured on, that's YouTube, it was a good effort.
So speaking of editing, I think a lot of people complained about color grading.
Yes, it was too much because at some point you see it bright colored, dull. It was just flippy. I was like, what's the matter with this guy or this lady who's editing this stuff? Because I was asking myself, is it because it was featured on YouTube? Could YouTube streaming be a factor as well? Maybe, because the color grading too was not really clean. It was a bit blurry at some point.
I was thinking, what I saw in color grading it was not, they had the multiple camera, so probably this other camera has its own feel. So when they now switch to this other camera for that shot, maybe on that angle of the shot, you'll now notice that this one's having a different feel. You said it was not bad. Then the gaffer I was mentioning about it, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I spotted it out. When they entered the room to find out the teacher, that's Mark, was on the floor. You understand? Look at the window. One of the lights went off. One of the lights went off and later on it didn't come up. So normally we know how we do it most time. When we are shooting and maybe we want to shoot a morning scene and it's not yet morning and you guys have shot and maybe entered into the evening hours. You say you have lost daylight, then you have to use light to form the window to have this morning the sun ray to come out from the window. So they had that scene open like that. And next day, when the girls went in, like, and they saw him on the floor, the next day, light went off. And they didn't actually spot it. They should have just retaken that scene back again and just fix the light properly, but just allow it to flow.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Now let's talk about. I don't think they did so much of makeup, costume.
The costume.
They did makeup.
Well, they did makeup, but even the costume, I asked myself all through that. Secondary school students, their skirts were kind of short. Why? Like, it was really skimpy. Is that how it is right now? But
in Nigeria.
Probably in Nigeria.
If it's outside Nigeria, okay, we can understand. But in Nigeria,
the skirts were kind of skimpy, or quite short. But aside that, the costume, not major work was actually done. Regular costumes, high school costumes, and all that. Even though some people had some oversized jackets, like any had an oversized jacket all through, but all that. So for me, costume was just okay for that movie and for the script.
Okay, Jude, makeup.
Makeup was good. I saw the part whereby she had a dream where Mark, the teacher, was bleeding from his nose. So he now, they say, uncle, you're bleeding. What's this? And next thing, he now held that. So that blood stuff, I actually tried. I love blood still.
I know.
All right. Now let's move on to the other aspect. Let's talk about storytelling. What would you say about the storytelling? I'll start with you, AY. What would you say about the story?
I like the story. Moving from episode 1 to episode 4.
Yeah.
The way it was filled with suspense. It was an ideal thriller. You couldn't actually predict who was responsible for the teacher's death from scene 1. Do you get? So I love the scripting. It was quite detailed too. The dialogues too were quite good. Not professional as I would have expected, but I also love the infusion of languages. Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. Come on, kudos to Chioma Akpota. She made me love the Igbo language. It was very, very
succinct. She and her daughter. I loved
that. Angel. Her name is Angel. So I love the scripting. Even at the episode 4, it gives me that, I want to see what's going to happen in the next season. Because we've discovered who killed the teacher, that's Saga. But what will happen, discovering that, yes, this person was responsible for the murder and all that. So questions are waiting to be answered in season 2. And I see this series having as much as season 4. That's 4 seasons, because you can actually stretch the story, because a lot of things are coming up and all that. So kudos to the scriptwriter, to whoever is in charge of the screenplay and the script writing. It was a good story to watch for me.
And I like that they released all of them at once.
Yeah, so you are not waiting for like anyways, but I didn't say that, but but for me it's good. It's well detailed. It's not too ambiguous. It's not a storyline that we are not familiar with. If you're really familiar with high school and Vampire Diaries, you'll know these are the kind of stories that they tell. But for me, you localized it to the Nigerian setting, infusing the Nigerian language, our culture, our tradition, and all that. It's good. For me, it's not a bad movie for a start when it comes to Eni's debut as a producer. Yeah. It's a great debut.
All right. Now, did you have a contrary?
The only issue I had with the script is for episode 1, the beginning was just like, I was just saying to her, can you go straight to the point?
Typical Nigerian man.
Yes, I can't help it. I was even I was dozing and please go straight to the point. What's going to happen?
That's suspense now.
See, don't have patience. Nigerians don't have patience. See, just start. Most times, if you notice, most Nigerian movies they start with action beginning, so that we don't doze off. What's happening? Okay, yeah. But when you make everything all peaceful, mom, how are you? Go to school. Be a good boy. Okay, keep going, please, keep going. It was towards the edge in accident. They had to do the someone fell and next thing they just go outside, can engage you to watch the next episode, which is normal. So, but I feel they should also make every scene very engaging.
Well, how do you mean engaging?
Now, what we talked about Tokumbo. Now you notice that from the beginning of the video, it's an action movie. Yes, I understand. That's where you're going to talk. I just going to say, you can't compare it to
drama now. It's a drama.
Even at that, we watch a lot of soap operas those days. Everything has to be very engaging. Don't allow them to just talk.
There should be something.
Maybe
Violence.
something. No, there should be a reason why every gathering should be there.
Yeah.
You understand? Don't just have this. I know they're trying to always form this class setting. It should be a very good reason. Not when someone say, I have grade. My grade is, why did I fail one? I got 99. Why not 100? All those kind of little things. I feel like some things are not even necessary in that stuff. They just elongated it.
Yeah, of course. That's
YouTube
storytelling. Yeah.
YouTube money as well. Don't play.
Well, seriously, you have to actually summarize something so you don't get boring.
All right, so let's talk about character development. It was a really good, I don't know, would I say good, but I feel like Eni was really intentional about picking the people he picked because it was good marketing strategy, if not for anything. Imagine all those influencers posting that's enough views.
It's enough views on its own, right?
So what would you speak to that? The whole casting, the character development and stuff like that.
Casting for me was good. You had mother and daughter in the movie.
And they were literally mother and daughter.
Yeah, so you had the mother and daughter. You had bestie.
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
I was expecting Hilda Bass in that movie. I was expecting her to be a cameo. It's quite close to Hilda, right?
Yeah.
But maybe in season 2, maybe he would feature Hilda. He had Yomi, Sholade. He had veterans. He had
Tomike
Adeoluwa as well was there. What's the name of this woman now? This is my forever crush.
Kate Henshaw.
No. Doyle. She was there and she acted the same role that she did in Madame Koi Koi. Madame Koi Koi is mother superior. Yeah. In this movie, she was the principal. And all that. It was quite intentional with the casting. Or whoever did the casting was quite intentional. Of course, he had DME was there as well. DME, the actor, Okola was there. We had also the guy who I've forgotten his name now. He was on Tribe Called Judah.
Yes, that's the Hausa guy.
I've forgotten his name. But also he also had Angel.
Yeah.
Angel Unigwe. We all know what happened with Angel and and Kanayo, but that's not our business. But Angel did a good job when it comes to character and characterization. She did a good job. He had everybody.
He had my TikTok influencer soft.
Yeah, soft. So he had everybody. So for me, for that kind of movie, even though yes, it was purely this is strategy, it's marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It was evident, but he invited the right people. From Adunia Ade, Lilian Sorotu was there at some point. For me, Choma too, of course. No. Everybody. So, you tried. You have good, PR skills.
Yeah, I was not cool with it though. I felt like nowadays I don't like. We are used to these guys. We are used to most of them. For example, I know that Choma will always play the mother or come with the Igbo, whatever. I feel like most times when you're doing movies, just give room to newbies.
He gave room to the likes of Tommy.
Tommy
Ojo was there. The guy who played Elijah too is relatively
no, the guy played Elijah. I've been doing it too. He's not a newbie. He has even watched a lot of Ruth Kaliri movies. That guy has always been
I know, but when it comes to movies, you can't say
the guy is like a face of YouTube now.
Eronini,
yeah. Well, Tommy was there. Priscilla Ojo was there.
Priscilla Ojo is not a newbie.
Well, when it comes to acting, theater.
What I mean by newbie is someone you have not. You're mentioning him. So there's one guy. I like the way he acted.
The guy who acted. I've forgotten his name. The guy who acted. What's his name? The guy who poisoned the teacher. That's Saga. Saga is relatively a newbie.
Saga is not a newbie. Saga has acted some movies before.
Well, you can't. Just like you're trying to push your movie. Will you go and pack your business?
You didn't get what I'm saying. What I mean is that I know it's marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Now, make it like 60-40.
You wouldn't tell him what to do.
I'm just saying.
But make it like 60-40. Call the right people.
Yeah, he did.
He did call the right people.
So what are you not saying?
But I still feel
you want to just argue.
No, I think you should give room for.
They were great in the movie. You just like to argue. So let's wrap up this whole conversation. Yeah. Let's talk about your favorite actor. Who was your standout actor?
Jude, you want to go?
Yeah.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Jude, go.
I'll just give it to Choma Chukwuka. Why? Do you know why?
Why so?
Because I felt she was too natural.
Okay.
She just reminded me of the typical single mother. You understand? Who's trying to look out for her daughter. You understand? That's what I just feel. So she actually made it so easy. She flew effortless. Even when she said, "Please don't spoil my staircase," so and stuff. So she was just being real for me.
Will you be looking forward to High Season 2?
Yes, because I want to see her, maybe to find out what the daughter is so precious daughter to her when she has involved herself with something like that that has to do with her. So I want to see her reaction towards it.
All right. Anyway, let's hear from you.
For me, I'll go with Enioluwa. That's my standard actor. And why? Because first off, this is the first time I'm seeing him in a movie, like in a proper movie. That's one. Secondly, we all have someone that is nature, that has this kind of nature in our family or in our community or in our workspace. I too know.
Yeah,
we all have them around us. But
and he played the role well.
At some point, I was like, if they hold you this boy, if they nab you, and he did it so well, and it was quite fluent. It was quite, at home.
Yeah.
I think he's.
One guy told me his favorite scene was when they were interrogating him and he brought out his own pen and paper.
And it was writing down. I'm sure that Eddie would have elements of I too know in his bloodstream. So for me, but
it's obvious now. Any to do I too know.
I too know. So for me, Eddie is my standout actor.
All right, now the time is now.
Who's your standout actor?
I really did like Chioma. I loved how natural she was. I loved how from the first scene she acted when she came and she sat down and removed her wig, all of those things, it was really natural. So I really did enjoy her, right? But then she's a star.
Yeah, she's used to it.
Yeah. So the time is now. All right, now let's start with you, Jude. Would you say it's a roast or a toast?
Okay, so big shout out to Enioluwa.
I beg, go chase the points. Shout out to all the cast and
you patronize, you pamper them.
Okay, it's someone's money.
We know.
You know how much is the cost of food in Nigeria?
Yeah, roast or toast.
There is a roast. Now, this is my reasons because I didn't say anything. It's not a movie that I would like to keep watching. It's very obvious, just playing detective and all that things that happened during school. Like, not really something. The story was not really catchy to me.
You're not Gen Z enough for this movie.
I guess so. Wow! No, I guess so.
Wow! Now, wow!
It's all good. For me, it's a roast.
All right. Anyway.
For me, it's a toast. Yeah, it's a good move, a big move. I think it's grossing cumulative now. When episode 1 to episode 4 is over 10 million or close to 10 million views. So cumulative, and it's still going to get more views and all that. I like the storyline, as I said earlier. I like the characters. I like the casting. I like the approach to it as well. And for me, why would I want to roast this kind of project? It reminds me of this series, I Need to Know, way back in the early 90s. That high school series and all that. That's the movie that brought up Funke Akindele and all that. So to limelight. So, you did good. You did good. I can't wait for season 2 to come up.
Okay.
I really would say it's a toast because his first time.
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
He did really well.
Far better than some of the blockbusters.
People that Thank you.
Cinema movies we've done.
Signs and God bless. Yeah, but he did really well for his first time, and I'm sure it would be better.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys actually spotting on Enioluwa or the project itself?
The project
itself is the brain behind
the project. To be clear,
because
people are saying he did very well for his first time. I'm not
talking
about Enioluwa. I'm talking about the movie.
Yes,
the movie.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Slow down, boy.
So, 2 against 1.
He's not Gen Z enough.
You already know you should see this movie, right?
Yeah.
And as usual, tell us what you think in the comments, and we'll be waiting for you. This is where we draw the curtain on the show. I am Michelle Abanum, and this is POV. Bye-bye.